Oi oi! What's your retro gamer? We're in the loft. I'm feeling all toasty and all warm now. I finally got that bloody hoodie off. Christ, that was a job and a half. Got to have the Vimto on the go. So we're SEGA Master System, and we're on the S's. And I'm conscious that there's a bloody lot of S's. And I've just realised there was one I missed out on, the P's, which I haven't got yet. So not only do I need Power Strike 2, I also need Fantasy Star. Terrible. Anyway, let's get moving. Let's get motoring. First of all, SEGA. I think that's how it's sort of pronounced. SEGA. Looks really cool. Must admit, never played it. There looks to be shooting elements and whatnots. So again, it's had a quick test years ago. Brought out by Taito in '92. Control pad, control stick. You've got 12 zones, 7 levels. Looks pretty cool. As I say, I haven't got a clue. So if you've played it, let us know. It wasn't the cheapest of games, I remember. Certainly not the most expensive, but Darius. Oh, I don't know whether it's sort of part of that Darius series, but the first word on it is Darius. A peaceful planet much like Earth. I wonder. Yeah, so let us know. SEGA. Next, Scramble Spirits. Looks a pretty fun sort of flying shooter. Pretty cool. Nice little bit of box art. Again, it's one I've no more played than quick 5 minutes, making sure it works, chuck it on the shelf. Unfortunately, it cuts deep now. You know, I've missed out on so much Master System, and certainly by the end of the year I'll be making up for it big time, getting in amongst it. Don't know about sort of taking part in many challenges, because I am a bit crap after all, but I will certainly be having a whole lot of fun on the Master System. Now this is one I did have a go at the old challenge with, and yeah, I am pretty crap, but I really enjoyed it. I just kept having a go, driving Buttercup nuts. She was like, what, another go? Another go? Secret Command. Wicked bit of box art. The Mega cartridge. Awesome game. Kind of like Commando in the arcades or on the NES. Really brilliant game. I played the I think it was named Rambo 2. I was playing it on emulation. So that's a really good game. Decent shooter, and so bloody addictive. Well recommended. So no doubt most have got this. Certainly if you keep an eye on the old challenges by Zanoni and 8-Bit Boy UK and whatnot, that's up there as one of the better. SEGA Chess. It works. Never really played it, gotta be honest. It's not one I'm rushing to, I must admit, but it's got to be in the collection. I don't know if it's any good. Might be absolutely amazing. Who knows? Patience, cunning, and the desire to be the best. 1991. Oh, it is complete. Missing the old hang tab, that's why it's not in a baggie. Really need to get some more boxes on the go without buying more bloody games. just to get a box. Things us collectors do. SEGA World Tournament Golf. I don't remember playing this, I'll be honest. It works, but I think it's one of those that are a bit more pricey than your average 15 or 10 to 20 quid game. SEGA World Tournament Golf. I think this was something I only picked up a couple of years ago. I think I remember. I mean, it's immaculate, absolutely immaculate. Possibly a light, very light hint of fadage on the red. Otherwise, it's manual carts, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. But yeah, and I do like me golf. So let us know if I really need to have a blast on this. Sometimes they really mess them up, but that looks pretty decent. Looks pretty cool. Look forward to giving that a blast. SEGA World Tournament Golf. Next one. Oh, it's a beauty. Sensible Soccer. Again, not the cheapest of titles, not the most expensive by any means, but it's a great little game on this. Absolutely awesome. The old pitches. Oh, great stuff. It's been years since I played this, so really, to be honest, to do it justice, I couldn't say, you know, much about it other than that I remember it being really good. It entertained me, but then I have such love for the Mega Drive version. So yeah, well worth getting if you can pick it up. Sensible Soccer, bit of Sensey Soccer. Now this is one, apart from a test, I didn't play. Shadow Dancer, and that's almost criminal because I know the Shinobis, the Shadow Dancers and that, they're generally brilliant titles. I mean, the number one for me is Shinobi 3 on the Mega Drive, which I've got somewhere. Somewhere behind that row there, and it's absolutely brilliant. So it's strange that I haven't played this, so I'll definitely be on this when I get me set up. Cool bit of box art, looking good. Bit grim on the side, but yeah, look at that. Looks really good, must admit. And you just imagine, or I can just imagine, it plays like sort of Revenge of Shinobi or one of them, you know. It looks really good. Rounds 4. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. 1991. Look forward to giving that a blast. Let me know what you reckon. Surely that's up there as one of the best. Why ain't this in a baggie? There's another one slipped through the net, and it's got a hang tab this time. It's all complete. So this is Shadow of the Beast. I must admit, I've not played this one. Quick tester when I got it, but other than that, I have played the Mega Drive and version 1 and 2. Shadow of the Beast 1 and 2, and they're pretty good, competent. Again, it looks pretty decent, to be fair. I know this was out on quite a lot of systems back in the day. From beyond the edge of darkness, the warrior cries revenge. Pretty good. So yeah, decent screenshots. I've got to remember not to pack my games in too tight. You get that sort of waviness to the plastic. It's not on the inlay, it's the actual plastic. There was a time when I had many more games and I used to really sort of pack them in and trying to get the most on the shelves. Now I'm getting older and wiser. We only collect what we really want. As he's just about to show, Shanghai. Oh, I think this is some sort of well, I ain't got a clue. is it a mahjong type sort of game? I haven't got a bloody clue. It works, that's about as far as I went with it. Oh, Billy Bass, the 1 mega cartridge on the side. Oh, what? But it looks pretty decent if you're into that sort of thing. I don't think it's one I'm going to rush to play, to be fair. Pretty much because I wouldn't understand what's going on anyway. But each to their own. Shanghai. Heidi High. Oh, it's a beast. SHINOBI. SHINOBI. Arcade. Whee. Look at that. Mega type. Mega type. 2 mega. Alright. Got 2 megs. 5 missions, 19 rounds. Look at that down there, look. Mega type. It just crying out for a fucking awesome. Maybe not. Better not. Really cool screenshots. Look at that. Oh, I love this game. Again, I'm crap at it, but it's one of those you just got to keep having a crack at it. Like Ninja Gaiden, like Ken Seeding. Yeah, I just feel compelled to just try and keep going, even though I'm getting battered. So yeah, great stuff. Then we move on. Shooting Gallery, Light Phaser series. Looks pretty cool. It's in good nick. Nice and bright. Don't think too much to the inlay. I guess it was kind of a going up against Duck Hunt on the NES. Shooting Gallery. But yeah, each to their own. I don't think anything could come up with being better than the original Duck Hunt on the NES. Oh, with your zapper on the go, holding it 3 inches away from the telly, thinking you're gangster. So yeah, there we go. Shooting Gallery. It works. Can't remember playing it. Oh, bastard! Absolute bastard. It's an abomination. That's what it is. I had this on the NES, I've got it on the Master System, on the Mega Drive, and I bloody hated this game. It was so frustrating. And living in Clacton in the early 90s, I had easy access to the Simpsons arcade game, and I so wanted that game to be on the Mega Drive. But no, or on the NES even a basic watered down version on the NES. But no, what did we get? Fucking Bart versus the Space Mutants. It's got its charm, you know, they did pretty well with it, but it's just so frustrating. Christ. I think as far as I remember getting, there's something about a level with Grandpa outside his care home or something. Oh, I don't know. My memory's terrible, almost as bad as my game playing skills. But oh, Christ, what a bastard game! Really was such a shame, because if they made that fun, like the basic platformer, nice and easy, it'd have really done cracking. Really would. Flying Edge. The graphics hold up and they're pretty good. The music's alright, for the usual whiny sort of Master System din, if you like, but I think it's better than the NES version. But it could have been so much more. Really could have been. Now this one I don't remember really playing much of. On the NES I've got this, Bart vs. the World and Bart vs. Radioactive Man. Again, I haven't played that a great deal, but I've played it. Whereas this one I haven't really played. Again, switch it on, make sure it works, chuck it on the shelf, lovely jubbly, on to the next one. Unfortunately, and that's, it's got to bloody change, man. Bart versus the World. Lovely bit of inlay. I mean, that was a step up from the first one, wasn't it? Already, just with the art. Boom. Screenshots look pretty good. Flying edge. I'm looking forward to giving it a go, to be fair. Bart versus a radioactive man on the NES was really dodgy. Collision detection and what have you. Sprite flicker and that. Pretty dodgy, but that had its charm. You know, I really like that. So hopefully this is as good as that, or better. Let's hope so. And I can have a good playthrough. Let me know what you think. Fingers crossed, and everything else crossed. It's not crap. Right, next, Slapshot. Doof. 3 guesses what that is. Ice hockey. Looks pretty cool. Chop that shot. Get in on all the excitement of a game so rough that it's sometimes called hand-to-hand combat on ice. Ooh, it's selling it to me. I used to love EA hockey on the Mega Drive. Absolutely loved it. Especially when you have a rumble on the ice. Looks pretty good, must admit. Yeah, it looks pretty cool. 3 modes. Don't know what the 3 modes are all about, but yeah, it looks pretty cool. Worth a go if you like your ice hockey, or most sports titles really. You know, anything from speedball to a bit of football or what have you. It's got to be worth a play. Awesome stuff. Again, it's missing the hang tab. Oh. It's all complete, all lovely, lovely. We all know Sonic 2, Christ, I ain't got to show you all the bits and bobs, but God, I remember Sonic Tuesday on the Mega Drive release. Oh, great days, great times, good times, lovely. Sonic 2, obviously I played this on the Game Gear. Really enjoyed it back in the day, and every now and again I'll have a little blast on a Sonic. So great stuff. In the overall grand scheme of things, I am more Sonic rather than Mario. So not that I look like a blue hedgehog, not likely, but I just prefer it. Give me Sonic 3. Oh, it's the bollocks. Absolutely. So atmospheric. And then the original Sonic the Hedgehog. Wow, look at that. System seller, if you will. Better than that slow lad, Alex the Kid, or Alex Kid. Oh, brilliant game this. I was playing this the other day on my little basic converter setup, and no surprise, this worked absolute dream. But yeah, real great fun. The bonus level on this cool with the old doing, 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 trying to collect the coins, and just brilliant. Great game. I must admit, this I've played a bit of when I got it, and it's, you know, sat in the collection since. I did put a few hours into this and really enjoyed it. Certainly graphically it's a step up from the others, and they put a lot of effort into it. Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic Chaos. Really up the old ante, a bit like a third Sonic, if you like. Everything turned up to max. Really enjoyable platformer, shoots along at a decent pace, but yeah, really good. It's Sonic. What more do you need to know? We all know it's bad. I remember going around Dawn's, me bird back in the day, about one of her good mates, Dawn. She was the first one to get Sonic Spinball on the Mega Drive, and I was addicted to that. I really like that. So yeah, when we went round the Dons, we'd all have a blast on Sonic Spinball and on anything on the Mega Drive that she had. But we all know this is quite a rough old game. Something to do with the old, just the way it goes from one screen to another, and playability and frame rates, and yeah, it's just a bit rough. Sonic Spinball on a Master System. It's needing a hang tab. Oh, but I must admit, loving the Mega Drive one so much, I'm willing to give it another go. I think it's quite a pricey title now. Always used to be, but as I said before, I only look at games in terms of prices for the stuff I need. So, Space Gun, Arcade, Title. Oh, you can use the phaser with that. 7 rounds. Wicked bit of box artage. Looks pretty good. It works. Never played it. Same old story, unfortunately. But looks pretty cool. Let me know what you think. It's a title you often see around, scattered around on for the Master System. This one, bloody hell, no hang tab. I need some more boxes. All complete, but all nice, but missing that hang tab. Ooh. Space Harrier, legendary game. Absolutely brilliant. I must admit, I haven't played it a great deal on this system. This works, but yeah, I don't know. I'm sure you've all played it. Or Space Harrier 2. There's not a great deal of difference. But yeah, pretty cool. 1987. Bloody Christ. Then Space Harrier 3D. Ooh. More of the same, just jacked up a bit, no doubt. Looks pretty cool. I'd give it a go. Maybe one day when I get them bloody glasses. Not they're going to go around my meathead, but yeah, looks pretty cool game. Another title, and this is awesome stuff. And I'm sure it's Ali has got one of these arcade cabs down the down his Neon Nights, Leon C, Southend Way, next to the Retro Hunter. Special Crime Investigation, SCI. I'm sure it's this one, or it might be a Chase HQ arcade cab, but I'm sure he had either this or an arcade cab of the other. I'm sure it's pretty much a similar sort of game, but looks awesome. Look at that box art. Oh wow. SCI, my title. Look at that. It's amazing how these sort of games really shoot along at a bit of a decent pace, considering how primitive the hardware was back in the day. I mean, they really got the sprites moving pretty quick. Special Criminal Investigation, SCI. Title. Then we move on to Speedball. Oh yeah. Now I think I had, yeah, it was the original Speedball. I had the other variant, if you like, a few years back, so I got rid of that in favour of the best conditioned one, and this is pretty much like new. But Speedball, I much prefer that artwork. Really cool. If you've played Speedball before, which you should have, everyone should have. Great game. End to end, futuristic, handball if you like, but really cool. Great stuff. My first go at a Speedball was Mega Drive. Great game. But this is really good. well worth playing. And then we go on to Speedball 2, legendary game. Look at that. At some point I've paid, which, no, it's not me. I was thinking that was on the outer layer then, but it's not. It's on the inside. Well, it's on the inside of the baggie, but on the outer layer of the plastic. So I must pick that off at some point. But someone paid, I think, 12 quid for that, which is probably about right, if that. Bitmap Brothers, Speedball 2, brilliant, absolutely brilliant. That's the version I've got nostalgia for, but on the Mega Drive. Looks just the same, to be fair. They did a good job. Speedball 2. If you ain't got it, get it. If you ain't played it, play it. Or else. I'll send Retro Ed round and he'll, let's get physical with you, eh? Now there's a fault. Geezer. Spellcaster. Wicked little box art. Not played it, it works. Ooh. Oi oi. I like a bit of that. You are Kane, the Spellcaster warrior of Summit Temple. You've mastered the art of shooting Kai Force from your fingertips. That looks pretty good, as long as it's not too heavily RPG sort of based. I can't wait to give that a blast, to be fair, with password save. Look at that. Looks pretty decent, that one. Spellcaster. Yeah. Let's just hope it's not too RPG based, because I'm not into them. Hence why I've been in no rush for Fantasy Star, but it's only going to get more expensive. Spider-Man. I think it's great. A lot of people hate it, but I think it's great. It's got real charm. It's a bit like The Flash in terms of its charm, you know. Oh, it's brilliant. Great stuff. This one's got a big dink in the hole, in the back. What? Can't be having a big dink. You should rush to A&E if you get a big dink in the back, because you don't want a big dink in the back. But a course of antibiotics will sort that right out. Sorry, I'm waffling. I need a bit of Imto in me. Spider-Man. Look at the screenshots of that. Looks really cool. But it is a good game. I think it's great. I mean, I'm easily pleased. Give me a decent platformer, a cutesy Disney Marvel type platformer. Happy days. And here we go again. Spider-Man. Return of the Sinister Six. I got this on the NES. It's pretty good, must admit. They up the ante with the old colours and whatnot. It is a bit faded, this one. Maybe one day I'll sort it out, but I'm in no rush. It's all complete. It's all alright. There's a bit of wear down the bottom, but it's a wicked bit of inlay, must admit. But and there's a sticker on the top. Oh my god, it's all going against it. God. Poor old Rob, Retro Essex. He'd be losing sleep over that, bless him. But not me. I don't mind. As long as it's playable, as long as it's, you know, decent in some form. It's got hang tab, it's got manual, bit of fadage, bit of dodginess down there. All adds to the, it makes it vintage. Adds patina or cortina. Spy versus Spy. It was on most systems back in the day, 8-bit and before. I must admit I don't really know much about it. Let me know if it's any good and worth playing. Looks very primitive, as if it was sort of designed for previous consoles and just got a port to the newer Master System. I'm a bit conscious of time. We're getting on for 30 minutes. Oh, wow, look at that. It's all complete. Look at that. Star Wars. SEGA Master System. US gold. Beautiful. Not got the hang tab. That's why we haven't got the baggie on it. So it does mean we can see the screenshots well. Brilliant game. I really love this. I remember putting many hours into this. I'm still no good at it, but yeah, I can't wait to get this on the go again. Yeah, man. May the force be with you. Quality stuff. Great game. Oh, here we go. In all the right ways, it's different from the Mega Drive version, and in all the right ways, it's similar to the Mega Drive version. But Streets of Rage, oh, beautiful, great game. If you ain't played it, get in amongst it, get it. Unfortunately, Streets of Rage 2 is a big hitter that I still need. I think UK current prices are around about 150 odd. Oh, fucking hell. I remember when that was sort of expensive at 40 quid 15 years ago, sort of thing. But now, oof, 1.5, get a decent copy. Bloody Christ. But it is one I will be getting Streets of Rage 2 at some point. When I see a decent one at a fair rate. I mean, I've got to pay a fair rate. You ain't going to get that for a £5 in a charity shop, are you? It's going to have to be done because I love them. Absolutely love them. And I've got the set on the Mega Drive, so it's got to be done. Great game. So good. So much better than Double Dragons and Renegades and all that malarkey. Strider. Brilliant game. Obviously not as good as the arcade, but they did a decent port in my mind. I really like this. Put a good few hours into it. Let me know what you think. But certainly got charm. I thought it was a great little game. Strider. And then we go on to Strider 2. I remember this as being quite a pricey title years ago, but I don't know where it is now. It's strange. Some titles have gone up, some have gone down. Another one, see a recent video of Smurfs 2, and that's another one I don't have. In theory, I'm going for UK PAL list, so I don't need to have it in my collection. But that one, I remember a PAL paying 333 quid for that. It's awesome to see him unboxing it and opening it up and receiving it in the mail when I was around there buying other games off him. But yeah, I mean, that can go for sort of under 300 quid now. So it's strange how some games have just rocketed in price and some have kind of stayed the same or gone down. But Strider 2 is a great little game. I really liked it. Once again, I've got a few bits of stickerage on the back I've got to get rid of. But awesome game. Not the best, not the worst, but really well worth playing, honestly. This is one I've seen the old the guys doing a challenge video on this Master System challenge, and looks a really cool shooter. Really different from the norm. It looks like it's going to play like Echo the Dolphin, but you're a submarine shooting stuff. So you know, I'm all for it. It works. Not really played it, but it looks pretty decent. Got to admit, pretty cool. 6 rounds. Submarine attack. Got a few left, so I better get whizzing through these. Summer games. A bit like a track and field set in the summer. Maybe I won't make it to IGN for reviewing games. It's by Epix. Looks pretty good. Looks a fair sort of go at it. 5 events. So yeah, great stuff. I'm all for these. You know, love the old track and field and that back in the day. Again, I'm not much good at them, but why not? This was a cracker. I really love this. I loved me football games back in the 90s and Super Kickoff. I then played this early noughties and really enjoyed it. Really good game of footy. Sort of top-downish, sort of almost sensible soccer-like, Sensi soccer-like. It was on most consoles, wasn't it? Super Kickoff, Christ, legendary game. better than World Cup Italia 90 in Italia 90 on the Mega Drive, put it that way. But yeah, well worth getting. No doubt a cheapie. This was cracking. And this was on the Master Games 3-on-1 cartridge. But really good game, competent enough, speeds along. Got all the great tracks from back in the day. Courses, 16 courses, look at that. I think only bettered by the Ayrton Senna 2 version. But, great game, really cool. Super Monaco GP, and then we come to Super Off-Road. And this one isn't Crazy Ivan, whatever his name was, but Crazy Ivan Roberts, or whatever his name was. This was just Super Off-Road. Difficulty levels 3, 24 race configurations. Ooh. Really cool box art. Virgin. Great game. I remember this down the old Maz, and the steering wheels, and everyone going frantic, trying to control these box of little cars. Well, not cars, off-roaders. Great game. Really cool. We're getting there, we're getting right low down on them. Super Smash TV. I thought it was a really cool little game. Didn't play much of it. I'm easily sidetracked, but yeah, Smash TV again. It's been on most 8-bit, 16-bit consoles. Really competent game, really cool. Nice graphics. Yeah, needs a bit of a clean up, that one, but I definitely had this on the NES back in the day. Really cool, well worth playing. Let me know what you think. Let me go to the last few. Super Space Invaders from Domark. Legendary Super Space Invaders. Super, not just Space Invaders, super. Oh, what? My title! Looks really cool, to be fair. Gotta admit, it does look really good. Pictures in the background and that. Same old, but you know, just jazzed up a bit. But really good game. Then we come to Super Tennis. I remember having this on the card version. I won't be collecting the card versions because they're just variants, really. I'd rather have the cart. That's what I love. SEGA carts. Competent enough, decent. Looks a bit washed out, but love tennis, basketball, ice hockey, love all that. So it's a sports sim. And back in the day, cream of the crop. We saved one of the better ones till last. How awesome is that? Superman, the Man of Steel. Got a dirty little label at the top. But, by Virgin. Again, this is as cool as Spider-Man and Flash, and I think it was really good. Love playing this. Put many hours into this. I'm not much good at it, and I must admit it weren't the best game, but I really loved it. Got a lot of love for it, so well worth adding. Look at that for $14.99. Sticker on there, look. Dirty sticker. Got to sort that out. Really cool game. Well worth adding. It was on the Mega Drive as well. I've got that somewhere. Oh, it's behind stuff, so I can't get it. But yeah, really great game. Anyway, so I've reached the end of the S's. Thanks for watching. Sorry you've had to put up with me rambling if you've made it through. 40 minutes best part of. Christ! Bloody hell! Anyway, that's the end of the S's, and let me know what you think of the titles. Really interested to know. Get a discussion going. That's what it's all about in the community. And anyway, thanks a lot, YouTubes. I'll see you soon. Take it easy. Bye for now.